am Khushbu Maheshwal. Welcome to my YouTube channel Maheshwal Steno. Today I am going to give you a dictation at 120 words per minute. So get ready, 5 seconds to go. Sir, I do not understand that when both houses of parliament have passed a law for the conduct of examinations in all the Indian languages, why the UPSC is not serious enough till today to execute the Government of India's policy. My feeling is that the IAS and the UPSC have lost their utility in this country. Throughout the world, the experts or specialists have replaced these types of administrative officers. But it is unfortunate that the system of British rule is being continued in this country by the lobby of these IAS officers. I fail to understand how a simple graduate from arts or commerce side who failed to get admission in the medical college or in the engineering college at the graduation level can acquire such vast knowledge and run all the departments of the government of India or the state governments. It is time that we replace this old system by a specialist system as is done in other countries of the world. In almost all of the countries of the world, there is all round development in all fields, but in India, the situation is just the opposite. Sir, I do not understand the wisdom of this government or the farmers of the constitution in allowing the same facilities of reservation even after 40 years of independence. So, I would like to suggest that if the father or the mother of any minority community has enjoyed the benefit of reservation to enter the IAS or the IPS or allied services, that benefit should not be extended to his or her children. That benefit may go to some other families in the same community or some backward classes. Let the benefit be equally distributed to all communities for whom reservation is made. Sir, the IAS system is causing unnecessary friction between the central government and the state governments. It is a reality that in more than 12 states, non Congress governments are working. The confidential reports of IAS people are written by the Union Home Ministry and not by the states. I would request the government through you, sir, that this point needs to be considered at the earliest. If the friction can be reduced to some extent, then the relations between the center and the states can improve fast. The distinguished arbitrator initiated the case for arbitration, but the Electricity Authority did not agree on many points and issued its arbitrary legal power to ban the strike and declare the electricity supply an essential service. This action was condemned by the trade unions unanimously and was considered prejudicial to workers' interest. The unions did not find it practicable to withdraw the strike notice at this stage. The workers went on a strike notwithstanding the arbitrary decision of the electricity board. The workers did not discharge their duties, affecting seriously the generation and distribution of electricity throughout the city. The non availability of power affected production in industries, shipment of goods by electric trains, generation and supply of water, and efficiency of all sectors. The strike was a total success. At last, the Electricity Board agreed to their demands after suffering huge losses. The maximum amount of expenditure for meeting the demands of workers was far less than the loss suffered by the board due to strike. It could have been avoided by negotiations with the unions. This was created by the bureaucratic attitude of the electricity board. The workers' demands should be considered sympathetically and respectably because they subscribe to the development of the nation. Their representatives should be represented in the board for better and efficient performance of the power plants. This can be achieved by penalizing the inefficient and corrupt officials of the board for discharging their responsibilities inefficiently. As far as the Charter of Demands is concerned, there are many demands on which there is complete unanimity between the management and the trade unions, which can be passed unanimously in the board's meeting. Whatever irregularities have been found during the strike can be regularized. Arrangements for the entertainment of workers should be made by opening recreation clubs for which the manufacturers have agreed to supply 5-color TV sets to the club at concessional rates free of tax. Those who had indulged in destruction of property during the strike should be prosecuted after preliminary inquiries are made. The government should bring a bill in the parliament for curbing the destructive activities so that the workers could also realize that attainment of liberty means more responsibilities on the part of the individuals. If the workers put their individual efforts to increase productivity and do not waste their energy in unproductive and destructive activities, they can also benefit individually. So friends, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel for more related videos and press the bell icon for instant notifications. Thank you.